So first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for the support so quick. I basically um, didn't upload videos for a while because I just didn't feel like it. I'm really not a camera person, but at the end of the day, it's about helping other people, and so that's what we're here for. That's what's most important for me. So, I get rid of the camera shyness just to help others. So that's what matters. But the question is why is it important to start over all the time? And the truth is like every time you start over, it's better because you put yourself at a level of difficulty. Every time you start something over, all the time, it's gonna allow you to elevate your life in different ways. And so by starting over, what you do is you allow yourself to you allow yourself to basically put yourself in a framework that you don't get comfortable. And so when you get comfortable, you don't develop as a person or as a human being. So this is why it's so good for you to start over all the time. And I see people that get comfortable and they hit a ceiling block. Forget about the money, that anything is gonna give you, right? Let's say you got a job that pays you six figures, right? But you know that that job is just gonna pay you six figures, right? Maybe a little bit more, 2% interest, you know, after 3 years, this and that. But you're getting comfortable for that, and you're limiting your mind. So this is personal life advice, right? I've gone from making six figures to starting all over again, right? Because it's what, you know, I felt, what God told me, right? As I have a very strong personal relationship with God, and I've been able to tenfold myself because of the risk that I was willing to take by just starting over, right? And again, I never put the money first. I put more of my self-development over anything else, right? Me knowing that by trying something more difficult, you know, was just gonna elevate me in any form, right? May it be physical, mentally, right? And I know that self-development, I could use it to other things. And so the main purpose of this video is to never be afraid to start over all the time. I like to start over all the time, right? And you just never know what starting over could lead you to. That's the most important thing. Is like by you starting over, you never know what that can lead you to, right? Either you're in a country, you go to another country, right? Also, before you start over, always look at the pros and cons of things, right? Just look at it in a way it's like, all right, if you're in the US, right? And let's say you have a job you don't really like, but you have some savings. Look at it, and you was like, you know what, I want to go to Colombia. Look at the pros and cons of going to Colombia, right? Versus you staying in the United States. One thing I would say is like, all right, one pro is that things are cheaper. So if you do have savings, it's like, you know what, if this doesn't work out in 10 months, at least I could go back to the US, right? But you're starting over, you're starting fresh. And the best thing about starting over, starting fresh, is that you get new ideas, which are gonna push you. They're gonna incentivize you to do harder things, and that's gonna help you as a human being. I think the problem we have today is that most people think about too much about the finances right away, and forget about their self-development. And this is why they're afraid of like starting over. But you should never be afraid to start over. And one thing I can say before I close the video is if you're getting any type of thoughts to start over, know that this is an intuition that God is giving you, and you should follow it. There's no reason, just think of it. You just don't get random thoughts out of nowhere, right? Those thoughts have to come from something way deeper, right? And I say that they come from the divine. And from my personal life, every time I've listened to these thoughts, I've gotten better. Sometimes you have to put yourself in solitude and isolation so you can get these thoughts. Don't allow nobody else to basically clutter your mind. So this way you can take advantage of these. All right. Again, I hope this motivational advice has helped you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and yeah, hit me up in the email that's on my page. All right. Take care. Peace.